And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Now Parker. Smith outside. Inside. Robinson. It's hauled in by Stojakovic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Here's Christie. Shot clock at 6. Weber kicks to Bibby. Over Parker. Bibby misses. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Smith up top, defended by Christie. Smith, no good.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here is Weber. The shot's good from Christie.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
I was able to talk with Rick Adelman for a minute. My conversation with Coach about Tim Duncan was pretty straightforward. We talked about what they need to do to make him a non-factor, and he said, I think our biggest hope is that he didn't get on the bus and get to the arena today. A possibility, but not a likelihood. Back over to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Smith. Great D that time from Stojakovic. And the Kings with possession. Sacramento moving it around. Christie can't make it. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Smith outside. Pass to Robinson. Parker outside. On the left block. And it's in off the backboard.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close-range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Pass to Weber. Over Duncan. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, taking 40% so far to start out the game. Parker outside. Robinson a screen on Bibby. Parker with no one around. No good with the triple. The Kings trailing. Down low. That's good from Bibby on the assist by Stojakovic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here is Smith. Back to Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And, you know, Steve Smith has a team-first mentality. When one of his guys is open, he finds it.
Pass to Stojakovic. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Fader on the way. David Robinson with the rebound. Smith outside. Here's Bowen. Pass to Smith. Here's Duncan. It's hauled in by the Kings. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Bibby kicks to Stojakovic. Pass to Weber. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Highly efficient close to the rim is Chris Weber. I mean, he's got a really nice, solid, creative post game.
Outside for Robinson. Here's Bowen. Dropping on the board. Parker outside. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in.
What a great look. Excellent possession that time.
The Kings trail by 3. Weber outside. Over Duncan. And David Robinson pulls it down. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Christie against Smith. Pass to Parker. Now here's Duncan. Here's Bowen. Over Stojakovic. Tries again. Duncan with the bucket. Duncan's got 6 points.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Weber a screen. Bibby passes to Weber. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
Stolen by Bibby. And now Bibby pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Devon's against Robinson. Jackson, who's checked in for Christie. And San Antonio also making a switch. Ginobili's checked in. Now, here is Bibby. Over Parker. Bibby with the bucket. Bibby's got his second basket of the night.
And from the mid-range, Bibby, very consistent. You really can't give him that kind of space.
Robinson finds Parker. And here's Duncan. Rebounded by Jackson. Bibby with it. Pass to Weber. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
And the Kings making a change here. Turkoglu's checked in. Divac sets a screen. Clock at 4. Stojakovic with the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Now Claxton. Pass to Kerr. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
How quickly Kerr gets his shot off. An efficient shooter off the pass, and you can't afford to give him any room to shoot it.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. Divac dishes to Turkoglu. Divac sets a screen. Stolen by Duncan. Here's Ginobili. That one's in, his first shot this game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Spurs?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Here now is Weber after the made shot from Mono Ginobili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stojakovic kicks to Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Ginobili. Here's Claxton. Ginobili outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Kings. 7-point differential. Weber outside. Duncan grabs the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's Ginobili. Duncan down low. Defended by Divac. And Duncan gets it to go in.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. And he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Making some changes here for the Kings. Pollard, he's checked in for Divac. And Bibby subbed in for Peja Stojakovic. The Spurs also with the sub. Kevin Willis is checked in for Tim Duncan. The Kings trail by 9. Pass to Turkoglu. Back to Bibby. There's the pick. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. It's good.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Spurs leading by 7. Pass to Ginobili. Now Willis. Kerr, the pass to Rose. Clock at 6. Back to Kerr. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Pollard. Pass to Weber. To the inside. Turkoglu. And he dunks it down.
With intent. Explosive finish.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep. Willis, the pass to Claxton. And he gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Jackson. Scoreless thus far. And the basket by Turkoglu.
A big guy with great range. The defense can't let Turkoglu find his spots at the arc.
Here's Claxton. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Wallace is checked in for Sacramento. Parker's checked in for the Spurs. Parker against Bibby. The 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 4. We'll be back shortly, live from Arco Arena. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding them inside.
Now here's Rose. He has yet to score. Hedo Turkoglu with the rebound. The Kings trail by 4. And here's Bibby. Turkoglu is screen on Parker. Here's Bibby. Rebound San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ginobili dishes to Parker. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Willis. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Willis has got the first basket of the second quarter for San Antonio. Now here's Jackson.
I'll tell you what, Bobby Jackson gives his team a really nice spark. He's a bona fide scorer who can knock it down from anywhere and plays with such energy. It's infectious and contagious.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Christie, he's checked in for the Kings. So he gets them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
Maybe against Parker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jackson up top, defended by Kerr. Turkoglu outside. Christie with it. Bibby lets it go from deep, and Kerr pulls it down.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Ginobili the best to Parker. That's the free fly. It's rebounded by Mike Bibby. The Kings trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. To the paint, it's deflected. Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr. Kerr's got his second basket. Sacramento's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's Jackson. Another shot. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Parker surveying the floor. Kerr outside. To the middle. Here's Willis. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. To the inside. Holland. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. And now just a 2-point Spurs lead. And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew award.
Weber, he's checked in for Pollard. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Substituting on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Pass to Kerr. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Now here's Rose. Weber pulls it in. Now Bibby. On the wing, Christie. Jackson up top. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jackson's got 6 points.
The D must be better, or else he'll continue to hurt him down low.
Checking in for San Antonio, number 35, Danny Ferry. Down low, Timmy, down low.
Sacramento on defense. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Over Bibby. 6 on the shot clock. Parker's shot is off. The Kings have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Weber outside. Feet away. No good that time.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pass to Ginobili. It's stolen by Turkoglu. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. They now take the lead. Jackson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Duncan with his screen on Bibby. Parker's shot is off. And the Kings with possession. Big stretch here going 10-2. Jackson looking around. Bibby against Parker. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. Rebound by Rose. Rose has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. Got it! Duncan down low.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so the timeout by Rick Adelman here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Sacramento making some changes. Pollard comes in for Turkoglu, and it's Peja Stojakovic in for Jackson. Wrapper outside. Pass to Pollard. Over Robinson. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Smith takes to Parker. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Now Smith. Duncan outside. 4 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Parker outside. Sacramento grabs the miss. Pollard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Stojakovic. It's good. The assist this time from Bibby. Stojakovic has got his first points in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Weber.
Inside, Duncan, highly efficient. So really the defense has to try to get physical.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Duncan.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed, keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
Jackson, he's checked in for Bibby. And Duncan drops them both. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Stojakovic. Off target from outside. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Bone. Still yet to score. Duncan at the elbow. 5 on the clock. Duncan powers through the contact to score.
Too easy there for Duncan. I mean, he's got such balance and a high skill level, able to play through contact effortlessly.
Weber with a screen on Smith. Pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Smith the pass to Parker. Back to Smith. Duncan with a screen on Jackson. That's up 2 from Parker. Christie with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Sacramento making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Spurs also with the sub. Ginobili's checked in. Pass to Duncan. And here's Smith. Duncan right side. And Duncan gets double teamed. Spurs passing it around. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Ginobili. Dives to the hoop. Goes back up. Duncan fighting through the contact.
And, you know, this team depends on Duncan offensively because they know how great a scorer he is.
Wallace outside. Back to Jackson. Here's Bowen. Wallace covering. Bowen the pass to Ginobili. Smith outside. Here's Duncan. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead. And the Kings shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Stojakovic. Now here's Wallace. Duncan defending. Here's Christie. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Duncan. Pass to Smith. Duncan left side. Over Wallace. And no good from Duncan.
I wouldn't count on him missing the mid-range shot again. That's a good look for him.
Stojakovic, the pass to Christie. And here's Stojakovic. Jackson, that's a two-pointer. Solid defense there from Ginobili. 1:21 left now here in the second. Bowen, the pass to Ginobili. On the wing, Duncan. Good for his 9th make in just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And there's the call on Ginobili. That's his first foul. Evans is checked in for Sacramento. Bibby comes in for Jackson.
Substitution for your Kings.
50 seconds left to play here in the half. Back to Bibby. 6 to shoot. Evans a screen on Ginobili. For 3, Bibby. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bowen, the pass to Duncan. Here's Bowen. Now here is Smith. Shot from 12. Evans the rebound. Evans has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stojakovic with it. To stop the drought. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Now, here is Bibby. Pass to Weber. Back to Christie. And here's Stojakovic. Fires for 3. David Robinson with the rebound. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Parker. Duncan with a screen on Bibby. Down low. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Nice court awareness and feel on the floor there from Duncan. Set the screen and then found space to execute the roll.
Weber with a screen on Parker. Pass to Stojakovic. Off target from 3-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Parker dishes to Smith. Outside Robinson. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Duncan, guarded by Weber. And that one's good. Duncan's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stojakovic, the pass to Divac. Robinson with the block.
Is there any better feeling than stuffing a shot near the hoop?
Clock at 6. Divac sets a screen. Bibby for three. Knocks down the three ball. Bibby's got his third basket of the night.
Just making a smart play call. Bibby moves things around to create space for himself on the attack.
Smith outside. Duncan inside. Working on Weber. And again, it's Tim Duncan.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one, Chris
Weber, no good on the free throw.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
The shot's good from Smith.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Now, here is Bibby. 7 points in the game. Weber, the pass to Bibby. And it's good, 2 points. Bibby's got 9.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have a reverse in their arsenal.
Smith finds Duncan. And good that time. Duncan's got 28 points for the game.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Bibby dishes to D-Box. Parker against Bibby. Outside to Weber. Pass to Stojakovic. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here is Parker. Here's Bowen. Defended by Stojakovic. Now here is Smith. And stolen by Christie. Now Bibby, covered by Parker. And here's Bibby. 9 points in the game so far. Here's D-Box. Can't hit from the elbow. Spurs leading by 9. Smith kicks to Parker. Pass to Smith. Back to Duncan. Here is Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Duncan. Lays it up and banks it in. Duncan's got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
Look, it's been this way for him all night. Points have come in bunches and easy.
Timeout.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Now, here is Bibby. 9 points in the game so far. Weber looking around. Just 5 on the clock. They could use a bucket. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Bowen. Duncan outside. Over Weber. Duncan misses. For Sacramento, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. For 3, Bibby. The rebound by the Spurs.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Pass to Smith. Duncan against Weber. Duncan misses. The Kings trail by 11. Now Bibby. Back to Christie. Up top, Weber. Guarded by Robinson. Shot, high post. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Duncan. Over to the left wing. Pass to Parker. Wants to get it to Duncan, and does. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. So Rick Adelman's decided to take a timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
You all know what time it is. Here comes your 916 crew, everyone.
Jackson, who's checked in for the Kings. San Antonio also making some changes. Rose, he's checked in for Robinson. Ginobili comes in for Bowen. And Kerr subbed in for Smith. The Kings trail by 11. Divac, a screen on Kerr. Jackson from long range. Rebound by Rose. Spurs have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Duncan. Oh, Duncan, good luck stopping that.
Got to admire the focus now. Duncan is really good at overpowering the defense at times. I like seeing him get to work inside.
Now Stojakovic. 5 on the clock. To end the cold streak. Good on the shot. Stojakovic has got his second basket of the game.
Look, you expect to get roughed up a little inside. He was prepared for the contact.
There's Parker with the 3. Traps in the tray. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Weber, the pass to Divac. Count that one.
Good luck with that. Divac's so tough to deal with in the paint.
Here's Parker. He's got 7. Pass to Duncan. Stojakovic against Ginobili. Here's Kerr for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Kerr's got 7 points in the game.
Ready to fire right off the catch. Excellent shot prep.
On the wing, Jackson, defended by Kerr. Jackson misses.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Kerr. And here's Rose. Bibby covering. Inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Mike Bibby.
Boy, you love to see this kind of high-effort play. working to earn the and-one chance. Nicely done.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
They throw good Ginobili. The Kings trail by 18. Pass to Turkoglu. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Bibby's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
Here's Claxton. Willis with a screen on Bibby. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kerr. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bibby passes to Jackson. Up top, Stojakovic. Rebound, San Antonio.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Kerr, the pass to Claxton. Outside, Willis. Willis with a screen on Stojakovic. San Antonio again missing. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Jackson. Bibby with it. 9 points in the game so far. Over Claxton. Bibby misses. San Antonio leading by 16. Now Ginobili misses in close. Outside Jackson. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Down low, Holland. And Willis pulls it down. San Antonio's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Ginobili the pass to Rose. Rose double-teamed. Outside, Willis. There's a screen by Willis. Outside, Ginobili. Ginobili can't get that one to fall. Claxton against Bibby. Jackson setting the pick here for Turkoglu. Looking to get back on track here. And the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got 10 points in the game.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And you know what? He does. I mean, in the NBA, you've got to have ways to score over defenders of all sizes.
Tim Duncan has been on display for the Spurs. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. Jackson against Parker. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Parker's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for San Antonio. The Kings trail by 16. Jackson passes to Weber. Over Rose. Weber can't hit. And San Antonio shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here is Parker. Here's Kerr. Here's Willis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Spurs lead by 18. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Weber. Outside for Jackson. Christie with it. Back to Jackson. Second chance shot. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And Jackson just epitomizes energy. An instant scorer who can heat it up.
Parker against Jackson. Parker dishes to Kerr. Spurs working the ball around now. Rebound by the Kings. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
It's good. Willis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
With the rock inside, hey, Willis has one thing on his mind. Let's go to work.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Christie. Here's Pollard. He's covered by Willis. There's Jackson with the three. He can't hit that time. And so it's Ginobili bringing it up now for San Antonio. And here is Parker. Pass to Willis. Now Kerr. To the inside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And that's how you run a pick and roll. The defense has to be on its toes when he's in that set.
Timeout, Spurs.
One shot. San Antonio with the timeout.
Evans is checked in for Pollard.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Jackson, that's good.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Oh, here's Parker. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. Gonna go that time. Great D that time from D-Box. Now Christie. Up top, Weber. Over Rose. Weber can't hit. San Antonio leading by 15. Here's Parker with the three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Weber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Christie kicks to Jackson. Evans a screen on Parker. Jackson passes to Weber. Over Rose. That's short off the rim.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Pass to Parker. Now here's Duncan. Here's the hook. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. The Kings trail by 15. To the middle. Divac, the pass to Christie. Ginobili with the steal. Pass to Horston. Parker dishes to Rhodes. Here's Horston. Now here's Duncan, defended by Divac. And the drought. And Duncan with the layup. Duncan's got 34.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Jackson passes to defense. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, you look at Divac muscling his way to a shot inside, getting the ball in the air despite the contact. That's just good, solid work.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, at over 7 feet tall with a diverse offensive skill set, Vlade Divac is really a unique kind of player. Very fun to watch.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Stojakovic comes in for Weber, and Bibby subbed in for Christie. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. San Antonio leading by 16. Smith. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Bibby. To the paint. Here's Divac. Robinson with the block.
Could not sneak that one past the defender. That's excellent rim protection.
Back to Parker. To the inside. Here's Robinson. Rebound by the Kings. Now, here is Bibby. Jackson down low, covered by Smith. Divac a screen on Smith. Jackson misses. The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Down low, stolen by Stojakovic. Pass to Bibby. And here's Jackson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Weber, he's checked in for Sacramento. Christie comes in for Jackson. Now here's Parker. With some arc, and that's 2 points on the layup. Parker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Here is Bibby. Pass to Weber. Back to Bibby. Inside, looking to get it going. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Smith dishes to Parker. Robinson a screen on Bibby. Bibby against Parker. Over Bibby. Bibby with a defensive effort. The Kings trail by 20. Pass to Divac. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Duncan outside. Over Weber. Duncan misses. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Stojakovic kicks to Bibby. Pass to Weber. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall. Spurs leading by 18. Parker with it. Count that bucket. Parker's got 9 points here in the second half.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Now Bibby. Weber outside. Over Duncan. And he can't bank that one in. San Antonio leading by 20. Parker kicks to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Christie. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Stojakovic. Buries the deep ball.
Playing from the inside out. Smart pass from him there.
And San Antonio shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Robinson a screen on Bibby. Now Duncan. And Parker, here we go. Stolen by Weber.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Spurs.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tim Duncan.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Now, here is Weber after the miss from Tim Duncan. Unloads, and he misses the J. And they do it. They'll move on to round two. What a performance through the entire first round. Breaks sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.